Morning, children. Hope you all are healthy and happy and taking very good care of yourself. Welcome to session 1, Social Studies Paper 2. Today, we are going to start chapter 20, Women Protection Acts. In this, we are going to learn the various Women Protection Acts, Children Rights, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006, and POXO. Girls and women are faced teasing and violence on a regular basis worldwide. It affects their mental and physical health, and most of the women can't dare to move freely. Children, when we are observing in a society, we are finding that women or girls are treated on a discriminatory basis. They're having a different point of view, or they're having seeing a girls in a different way, that the girls are or a woman are just has to look after the household activities, where our men get the responsibility to move freely in a society. So on that basis only, most of the people feel that they are can tease, and they can be have violence against the woman uh, or a girl. And this is a situation not only in a particular country, but it is on the worldwide. And when the girl or a woman get teased or they're having violence, it affects their health mental uh, health as well as a physical health, because if a person is mentally strong, if they get teased or criticized unnecessarily, definitely throw that person into a trauma. And because of this criticizing, teasing and violence, it make the woman to stop move freely in the society. So most of the girls, they hesitate to go to school, and they are just you can find all this stories or this type of incidents which is taking place not only in a particular country, even all over the world, through the TV and the newspaper. And such incidents are an evidence of violation of child and women rights. When a girl or a woman is get teased, or they are having they are just facing a violence, it is against the child and women rights. Even though the government have made many laws to control the violence against women, most people are not aware of them. Even victims of violence don't know where and how to get protection and help. So to stop this violence against the girl and women, government have made a lot of the laws. But because of lack of awareness, the girl or a woman who is a victim of that violence or teasing, they don't know how to protect themselves, how to seek the help. Girls and women should be aware of the laws meant for their protection. So, for this, the girl and women should be aware that the government has made a certain laws for their protection. Then only can they protect themselves from various types of violence and abuse. So, is there now question arises in the mind that is there any network or mechanism for girls and women to express their worries and at the same time maintain and protect them secrecy? So, in a society, to reveal the name of a victim, especially the girl, is not important. It should not be done that particular girl and woman name should be come out as a victim, so as to keep that name secrecy and to get the justice for the that person, or for that girl or woman who get effect or get teased or they have facing some violence. So how they have, is they having any mechanism, is they having any network or any organization, those who can protect the secrecy of a woman as well as to provide a justice to them. So these rights, violation of children and women rights, are still continuing in the worldwide, though the government has made a lot of rules and regulation, but still the violence is continuing against the woman or a girl child worldwide. So, how to stop this violence against women and girls? Definitely by spreading the awareness. Awareness played a very important role, that women are having certain rights. Child also having a certain rights. They can acquire it, but they have to get awareness regarding that. For this reason, Women and Child Protection Acts came into existence. These acts include, so certain laws has been made First one is Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. In the year 2006, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act has been enacted. Second, the Immoral Trafficking Prevention Act in the year 1956. Third one, the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Fourth, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, POXO. I repeat, this is an abbreviation. POXO is an abbreviation. Full form is Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act. It enacted in 2012. Then the Juvenile Justice Act 2015. Sixth one is Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Amendment Act 2016. These acts protect women and children from abuse, exploitation, violence, sexual assault, and harassment. So, this one is important. Even answer also, children, and these are the laws which should be get obeyed by all the people. Especially here, I'll talk about the Dowry Prohibition Act in 1961, demanding, giving and taking, helping in giving and taking, advertising for dowry is an offense now. The giving of a dowry now, according to a Dowry Prohibition Act in 1961, it is an offense. In 1989, the UNO proposed International Children's Charter, on which 191 countries have signed. Our country is also one of them. These rights relate to every child without any discrimination. So, in the year 1989, UNICEF, they have just started protecting the child rights, and for this UNO has established a charter, a list of rights of a child, in which 191 countries have signed the same, and India is also one of a signatory of these children rights. Now, these rights should be enjoyed by every child without any discrimination. They should not be having that they are belonging to the rural area, they are belonging to the urban area, whether they belong to any religion, any caste. All the children should enjoy the certain rights. Few of them are all the people below 18 years age are all children without gender discrimination. So a person who is below of 18 years considered as a child, and they should be treated equally as child only. Protection from government for child rights, right to live with parents as far as possible, right to gain knowledge and get awareness about the world through media like radio, newspapers, TV, etc. Right to protection from violence and harmful incidents, right to get special care to live and for development in case of disabled children. So here we are having a list of children rights which should be enjoyed by every child without any discrimination. Now, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. According to the Child Marriage Act, a person who, if a male has not completed 21 years of age and if a female has not completed 18 years of age, cannot be forced to get married. So here in India, the age of marriage is decided. For a male, it should be 21 years, and for a girl, it should be 18 years. If below the 21 years of age of a male and below the age of 18 years of a female, it's called as a child marriage. If the contract between any two people of which either one or both parties is a child, it is treated as child marriage. So if they are getting married below 21 years age for boy and below 18 years of a girl, it considered as a child marriage, and he shall be punished if a person is below 20 is above 21 year or just below 21 years. He should be punished for 2 years imprisonment, and they will be having a fine up till 1 lakh rupees. So this is a prohibition of child marriage act which has been enacted in the year 2006, and it is considered as one of a offense. Stop child marriage. Child should enjoy their childhood, whether it's a boy or a girl. The consequences of child marriage: underage pregnancy, provision for trafficking and sale of girls, punishing pushing the unmatured into family system, increased abortions, premature births, which results not only in infant mortality but also the death of mothers, handicapped childbirths or dead childbirths, mental as well as physical health problems, obstacle to education, hurdle for physical growth, especially regarding female, and become child laborers for family maintenance. Children, this is an important answer, that what will happen if a child get involved in a child marriage. They'll be having a list of problems which can be occurred both for the male and the female. Health risks will be there, drop out of school, early pregnancy, they are facing the violence at home. Now, POXO, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012. POXO is an act to protect children from offences of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and pornography, and provides for establishment of special courts for speedy trial of such offences committed against children. So, if a child is feeling or they're having a sexual assault, either in a school, either or in a any place in a society, or even in a home also, it was we can call it as an offense, and they should not be having any sort of harassment to get sexual assaults and all that. So the law operates in a manner that the best and well-being of the child are given importance at every stage of implementation to ensure the healthy physical, emotional, intellectual, and social development of the child. If a child is get abused on any basis, it definitely it's going to affect their physical health, their emotional health, their intellectual, their thinking and all that. It's going to be get effect. So a child should get a free atmosphere where they can get flourished and they can get overall development of every aspect. This law makes provision to prevent the inducement or coercion of a child to engage in any unlawful sexual activity, the exploitative use of children in prostitution or other unlawful sexual practices, the exploitative use of children in pornographic performances and materials. These are the criteria on which, or these are the grounds on which the POXO has been enacted, where it was considered that any sexual abuse of a child is an offense. Now, who will stop the child marriages? Who is getting the responsibility to stop the child marriage? Obviously, that those who are aware of the laws and all that, we have to stop. But legally, district collector at the district level, revenue division officer at division level, Tehsildar or ICDS officer at mandal level, and Gram Panchayat secretary at village level are in charge for stopping the child marriages. POXO Act, which has been enacted in the year 2012. Let us have a quick recap, children. Today we have learned the various Women Protection Acts, Children Rights, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006, and what is POXO. Time for home assignment. Children, you have to prepare a poster to stop child marriages. Please insert some slogans also along with the pictures. Thank you.